What if I told you that the mental storm raging in your head, the endless loop of anxieties, regrets, and what-ifs, could be calmed in just 15 minutes? You know the feeling. It's 3 a.m. and you're awake, replaying a conversation from yesterday. You're sitting at your desk, unable to focus because your mind is catastrophizing about a deadline. You're living in a prison built by your own thoughts. What if the key to escaping that prison wasn't some new age trend, but an ancient, battle-tested rule forged by one of the most powerful men who ever lived? Stay with me, because today we are unlocking a 15-minute rule from the Stoics that is designed to stop your overthinking dead in its tracks. Overthinking isn't just thinking a lot. It's a destructive cycle. It's the hamster on the wheel, running faster and faster but going nowhere. Modern psychology calls it rumination. The Stoics had a simpler, more powerful name for it, giving your assent to false impressions. You see, your mind is constantly being bombarded with impressions, events, words, feelings, thoughts, an awkward silence in a conversation, a critical email from your boss, a friend who doesn't text back. The overthinker doesn't just see the event, they attach a story to it. The awkward silence means they don't like me. The critical email means I'm a failure. The unreturned text means I'm being ignored. The Stoics knew this was the root of all self-inflicted suffering. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, as the great Stoic teacher Epictetus said, but our judgments about them. Overthinking drains your energy, steals your focus, and paralyzes you from taking meaningful action. It makes you a spectator in your own life, trapped in your head while the world moves on. But what if you could become the gatekeeper of your mind? The man who gives us the framework for this rule was no ordinary philosopher. He was Marcus Aurelius, emperor of the Roman Empire. Imagine his life. He wasn't meditating in a quiet monastery. He was leading armies, dealing with plagues, fighting political betrayal, and ruling over nearly a quarter of the world's population. The potential for overthinking, for stress, for anxiety was immense. Yet, in his private journal, which we now know as Meditations, he repeatedly wrote to himself about a technique, a way of retreating, not physically, but mentally. He called it retiring to his inner citadel, a fortress within his own mind that no external chaos could breach. From his writings and the principles of other Stoic legends like Seneca and Epictetus, we can distill a practical, actionable 15-minute routine. We'll call it the 15-minute Inner Citadel Reset. This isn't about emptying your mind. That's impossible. This is about managing your mind. It's a workout for your mental strength, broken down into 3 simple 5-minute phases. Are you ready to build your fortress? Let's begin.
The first 5 minutes are about detached observation. I want you to imagine yourself climbing a watchtower, looking down at the landscape of your mind. Step 1. Find a quiet space. Sit down. Close your eyes if you can. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Step 2. Breathe. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. This signals to your nervous system that it's time to calm down. Step 3. Become the watcher. Now, for the next 5 minutes, your only job is to watch your thoughts. Don't fight them. Don't judge them. Don't try to solve them. Just observe. Imagine your thoughts are clouds floating across the sky. Some are big and dark, anxiety about a project, anger from an argument. Some are small and fleeting, what to have for lunch. When a thought comes, and it will, simply label it. There's a thought about work. There's a thought about that embarrassing moment. There's a thought about my finances. The goal here is crucial, to create a space between you, the observer, and your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the one witnessing them. Overthinkers merge with their thoughts. They are the storm. The Stoic practitioner learns to be the unshaken lighthouse in the storm, watching the waves crash but remaining firm. For these 5 minutes, you are not the actor on the stage. You are the audience. Don't get pulled into the drama. Just watch. When the 5-minute timer goes off, you will have achieved the first victory: separation. You have proven to yourself that you are not a slave to every thought that enters your mind.
Welcome to Phase 2. You've observed your thoughts. Now, you must put them on trial. For these 5 minutes, you are not a helpless victim of your mind. You are the judge. This phase is built on the single most important principle in all of Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. Epictetus taught that some things are up to us and some are not. Our happiness and peace depend entirely on knowing the difference. Step 1. Select the main culprit. From the thoughts you observed in Phase 1, pick the one that is causing you the most distress, the one that keeps coming back. Step 2. Put it on the stand. Hold this odd in your mind and ask it one powerful, non-negotiable question. Is this or any part of this within my complete control? This is not a trick question. The answer is either a clear yes or a clear no. Let's take our example. My boss is unhappy with my work. Let's break it down. Is my boss's mood or opinion of me within my complete control? No. You can influence it, but you cannot control it. Their mood is a result of their own perceptions, their own breakfast, their own problems. The Stoic response to things outside our control is apatheia, or tranquil acceptance. Not apathy, but a calm release. You acknowledge it and let it go, for it is not yours to carry. Is the quality of my work within my complete control? Yes. This is where your power lies. You control your effort, your focus, your willingness to learn, the hours you put in, and your attitude. Step 3. Deliver the verdict. If the thought is about something outside your control, the verdict is dismissed. You mentally release it. It's irrational to suffer over something you cannot change. Marcus Aurelius would say, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. If the thought is about something within your control, the verdict is actionable. The question then shifts from a worried "what if" to a powerful "what now?" Instead of "what if my boss is unhappy?" the question becomes, what is the next virtuous action I can take to improve my work? Maybe the action is to review your project one more time. Maybe it's to ask for feedback. Maybe it's to dedicate an hour to focused work. The key is to transform vague anxiety into a concrete, immediate, and small step. In these 5 minutes, you have dismantled the engine of overthinking. You have sorted the rational from the irrational and found your sphere of power.
You have observed your thoughts. You have judged them. Now, in the final 5 minutes, you become the architect. Your job is to design your next move and firmly ground yourself in the only time you truly have, the present moment. The past is ash. The future is smoke. All you have is now. Overthinking pulls you into one or the other, but never lets you live here. Step 1. Return to your senses. The fastest way to get out of your head is to get into your body. This is a grounding exercise. Wherever you are, silently name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, the chair beneath you, the texture of your clothes, the air on your skin, 3 things you can hear,
the hum of a computer, a distant bird, your own breathing. 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. This simple exercise yanks your awareness out of the imaginary worlds of past and future and anchors it firmly in present moment reality. Step 2. Consult your blueprint. You've already identified your next actionable step in phase 2. Now commit to it. Seneca wrote, "The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." Your blueprint is not a 5-year plan. It's the answer to one simple question. What does this present moment demand of me? If your actionable item was to review the project, then your immediate action is to open the file. That's it. If it was to ask for feedback, your action is to draft the email. Don't send it yet, just draft it. The goal is to take one small step to build momentum. Overthinking creates inertia. Virtuous action creates motion. In these 5 minutes, you have reconnected with reality and given yourself a clear, simple mission. The storm has passed. The sky is clear. You are no longer a prisoner. You are an architect, building your day, one wise and intentional brick at a time. There you have it, the 15-minute inner Citadel reset. 5 minutes in the Watchtower, observing your thoughts without judgment. 5 minutes in the judge's chambers, separating what you can control from what you can't. 5 minutes with the architect's blueprint, grounding yourself in the present and committing to one small action. This isn't a magic pill, it's a mental muscle. The first time you do it, it might feel awkward. Your mind will still wander. That's okay. The most legendary warriors weren't born strong. They trained every single day. Make this a non-negotiable part of your day. Maybe it's the first 15 minutes after you wake up. Maybe it's a reset during your lunch break. Consistency is what transforms this exercise into a permanent feature of your character. You have the power to stop the endless noise. You have the ability to reclaim your focus, your peace, and your potential. You are the emperor of your own mind. The gate is open. It's time to walk out of the prison. If this resonated with you, subscribe and join our community of modern-day Stoics with unshaken mind. We are all learning to stay strong, think clearly, and live fearlessly. Now, I have a challenge for you. In the comments below, tell us, what is one thought you are going to put on trial today using the judge's chambers method? Sharing it makes it real. Let's support each other on this journey. Thank you for watching. So why wait any longer? Let's enjoy.